Hello everybody. Today we have a new thrift haul that I wanted to share with everybody. I go thrifting on a pretty regular basis and I've been meaning to do these types of videos just to share some of the dolls that I'm finding because I like watching these types of videos too, and I thought somebody out there would enjoy them as much as I do, and it's always cool to see what other people find out in the wild. So without further ado, I'm gonna start with the most recent thrift find. One of these dolls though I did get on eBay, so that doesn't count I guess, but still I'm gonna start with the most recent one, and I think the coolest find. Actually, this is a doll I didn't even know existed until I found her at an antique mall where I live. And this is Devin, and she's the dance club Barbie from that line. And there's the back of her box. So she comes with some other characters. There's Kayla, Ken, and Barbie. Very cool artwork. But this doll is so neat, you guys. Her outfit, I mean, this is a doll I'm going to keep in the box just because this pleather material, I feel like as soon as I open it, it's just going to start to disintegrate. But it looks really great right now in the box, which I'm really surprised. It's a little dusty. But I just love the artwork on this box. Like, as much as I love to have my dolls out of box, when I find them in box like this, I have a really difficult time taking them out. I don't know if you guys are like that too, but like this box art and just the way the illustrations are, I just feel like it's just not like that anymore. And the iconic pink Barbie box, like the whole thing just does it for me. So I'm almost like one of those people that have to have two, like doubles of every Barbie that I really like. Just, it'd be nice to have her out of box as well, just so I can, see her right there in front of me and like dress her and change her outfits and all that. But I can't right now get doubles of that many dolls because that would take up too much room. But for dolls that I really, really, really like, I do that. But really cool, and I guess she's kind of rare. She's not super common, not super easy to find. When I looked her up, honestly, I'd never even heard of this character, and I feel kind of like lame for saying that, but I'm not a super Barbie expert like some people, even though I've been collecting now for a long time. So that's Devin. And then the next one I found, which was a cool find because I have the Barbie that matches him. This was at a different antique mall. This was my first Ken. Isn't he handsome, you guys? Look at his suit. It's purple. And again, I have this doll. I actually have her. And I found her thrifting too. And I bought the dress separately because I like to complete my out of box dolls. So when I find them at thrift stores and they're not in their original like outfits, I like to go find their original clothing, because then I feel like they're complete and they're just as good as like if they were a doll in a box. So what's cool about this Ken is that her crown is there with him. See up there? So now I technically have it, even though she's not wearing it. I'm not taking him out of box. I'm leaving him in here, I decided. So again, because I just love the box art and it's in pretty good condition. If the box was more damaged or I felt like there was maybe mold or something, then I would, but I still try to like cut the illustrations out. So for example, like this box art is so cool on the back to me that I would cut this out and keep it. So I don't know if you guys do that. Comment below if that's like a thing that you guys do, but I feel like I cannot be alone in that. So yeah, there's his match. She's so cute. I don't have her original shoes, but I got this dress, I believe, on eBay or Mercari, or no. Actually, you know what? I ended up getting this in a lot. And I was going to buy it off of eBay, and then I got really lucky, and it ended up coming to me in a clothing lot that I bought. So, lucky me. And then the next Barbie that I got on eBay, I don't know, I saw her in a different person's video, and I just had to have her. I'm not a holiday Barbie collector, but I like the ones from the 90s, so I've been kind of picking them up when I find that they're cheap enough. I don't like paying more than like $25 for a holiday Barbie. So I just think they make really good Christmas decorations, so that's why I get them, and they remind me of my childhood. So this is the Happy Holidays Barbie. I forgot what year she's from, but I wanted this one because she's got a poster, I guess, in the back, and I really want the poster, and I just thought this one's so pretty. She's got these like dangly crystals in her dress. I don't know if we can see without the glare, but she's just so fab. Like this gown, this one I am taking out of the box. I'm waiting until it gets a little closer to Christmas. She's definitely gonna be displayed because this doll is gorgeous. And then here's the back of the box. Stunning. I'm gonna keep this. This cardboard I'm definitely gonna cut. But yeah, guys, I mean, they don't make the dolls like this anymore. I know we talk about that a lot, but these holiday dolls that are coming out nowadays are so embarrassing. I don't know how Mattel, well, I guess when you're a billion-dollar company, you just don't care about quality anymore or how it looks. But I don't know. I feel like if I had a reputation to uphold of a product that I was making, especially a name like Barbie, I would not be putting crap out. I'd be really embarrassed. So I don't buy the holiday dolls anymore. I really don't buy any of the play line much anymore. I might buy some. I liked the Barbie Extra line, and there might be some one-offs that I might grab, but for the most part I don't buy Playline very much anymore, and it's really sad, actually. And then the next Barbie I found a while back now at the Thrift, she's the Target Anniversary doll, and I think she was from, let's see what year. $1994. Wow, I thought she was a little bit older than that. Oh no, 1997. Okay. I mean, she was really cheap. Like, of course, she's not a rare doll, or, you know, sometimes these Walmart or the Target exclusive dolls, you know, we probably could care less about. But because she's from the 90s and she's still a quality doll, I grabbed her. She's still in the box, perfect condition. I think I paid maybe $10 for her. It's kind of funny. She was $6.50 on this price tag. Yeah, she's pretty. I mean, she kind of reminds me of that holiday doll with the way her hair is done. She's got really pretty earrings and a nice dress. I'm just gonna leave this one in the box. The back just talks about Target and the history of Target, which I did read it. It's kind of interesting, I guess. There's like a timeline. I don't know, just a doll I saw on the shelf. And you know, these thrift stores nowadays are getting harder and harder to find dolls. If they have them, they ship them off to their like online store, which is really frustrating, because then, you know, it takes the thrill out of going to thrift stores nowadays. I mean, I'm kind of like, I get really excited if I see a box doll and I think like, oh my god, and then of course it ends up being like super priced, like almost to the point where it's past eBay prices. So it kind of, you get excited when you find one and it's not priced you know, crazy. Okay, and the last two dolls I found at Once Upon a Child. And if you don't know what Once Upon a Child is, it's a resale store for children's items. Usually it's mostly it's like clothing, but they do sell toys. And I find that Once Upon a Child is way better place than like Goodwill or St. Vinny's or these other thrift stores. A lot of times they don't know what kind of dolls they get. They just put them into bags and then they price them all the same, which is really cool. But this one day I got really lucky and I found boxed Integrity Toys dolls. Now, did you guys know that they used to have a play line? I didn't. Now, granted, I'm not an Integrity Toys expert by any means. I don't even own any Integrity Toy dolls, but I do now, and this is considered, when I did the research, a play line. They did this way back. Again, this is an older doll. I don't know if the year 2003. Isn't she cool, you guys? Now, I went back and forth on whether to take this doll out of the box or not, but it looks like I will not be taking her out of the box because, again, she looks like she's kind of hard to come by and she's rather on the more expensive side, closer to like the $100 mark online. Look at her face though. Super cool. She's got all these accessories. I'm not even sure what that is back there, to be honest. Her name is Janae. I don't know. I just felt like, wow, she was so cool. I've never seen a doll like that. I didn't know anything about Integrity Toys. And then next to her was another Janae from a different line. It's called the Iceland Ball. I don't know. I looked this up and it did have some other characters in the line. But again, look how pretty she is. She's got these hoop earrings, this really pretty dress. Again, I can't take her out of the box. She's kind of a more uncommon doll. In this line, there look like there's a Jade, an Alyssa, and a Giselle down here. And this is another collection, the Fashion Insider collection, and then an Urban collection, which would be kind of cool to have some of those. They look really nice. So yeah, guys, let me know if you collect Integrity Toys. I'd be curious, you know, we can have a conversation in the comments about it. But I just think these are wow. Like, their faces. I want to get some out of box so I can see them in my hands and feel them and see what they're like. But for right now, I'm gonna be leaving these in the box. I think they're too special. So if you guys have any further comments, feel free to leave it down below. But thanks for stopping by my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.